Well, just as we have been all weekend long, we continue to stay quiet. We continue for the time being to feel very comfortable, although that will be changing some as this area, this disturbed weather off towards our south, it's an upper level low. You could actually make out the spin with this area of low pressure, kind of, let's see if we can pull this up right here, centered right about there. And with that spin, it's pulling up some moisture from both the Atlantic and the Gulf, and that will eventually be overhead for us. So initially, that means just some increased clouds and a bit of a muggier feel into the day tomorrow. We're starting off in the morning in the mid-60s, and by the afternoon, low to mid-80s. Still a very pleasant day, but you'll notice outside tomorrow it may not feel as comfortable as it did at times this weekend, and still definitely very warm. A stray shower well off towards the south, but I think locally during the day we should be dry. Into the day on Tuesday, that area of low pressure gets a little bit closer, and the result of that is not only more clouds, but also a little bit better chance of a shower or an isolated thunderstorm, especially by the time we get to Tuesday afternoon. This is likely overdoing it a little bit, but there's the idea. Any one area can get a scattered shower or a thunderstorm Tuesday afternoon. By the time we get into Wednesday, looks like that risk should largely be off towards the east, although not going to rule out an isolated shower or storm. By then, it's the heat that's really taking into effect our warmest temperatures of the season. With the surge of heat and humidity, there'll be an area of low pressure off towards our north and west, and around that we'll be pulling up again the humidity, the heat. That all can trigger, with that area of low pressure, the chance for some scattered showers and storms by the time we get to Thursday. Have to watch that day for maybe some of those being on the stronger side, something we're definitely going to monitor in the coming days, as it is still 3 to 5 days away the second half of the week. Tonight, 51 degrees, mostly clear, so a seasonably cool night in the low 50s, but not nearly as cool as we were this past night, with some spots well off towards the north in the upper 30s. Tomorrow, mid-80s, winds are coming out of the east-southeast. That's going to begin to drag in more clouds, and also the chance of higher humidity hanging around. Definitely you'll notice the humidity, I think, Tuesday, Wednesday, and how about Thursday near 90 degrees. Watch out for some scattered showers and storms. Back to where we should be the second half of next week, and especially into the weekend. We're cooling on down, only upper 60s by this upcoming weekend. So here's that 7-day forecast. Largely dry the next few days, but not going to rule out a stray shower or a storm, especially each afternoon, Tuesday and Wednesday. Better risk of storms Thursday. Cooler by the weekend, 60s by day, 40s by night.